Hey guys, welcome to TechWeb. This video, I'm going to be speaking about top 10 most common product manager mistakes. Let's get started. Number 1. Product managers think that tech teams will build whatever the product manager wants. It's true that tech teams are not speaking to customers as much as a product manager. That does not mean that they don't understand the impact of what they're building. And one of the most important jobs of a product manager is to bring everyone on the same page, which also includes the tech team. And hence, it's very important for the product manager to communicate the impact of what they're building. And this impact should be quantified in terms of revenue or users. Telling your tech team to build something without really explaining the impact will lead to back and forth and potential delays in the delivery of the product or a feature. Number 2, making decisions without looking at data or looking at too little data. First, you should never make decisions without looking at data. Second, you should always look at data that is significant in order to make the decision. Sometimes it's likely that you don't have too much data, in which case consider speaking to customers and validate critical product changes. You should put in enough effort to figure out the market viability before actually investing the tech effort to do so. Number 3, miscommunicating customer requirements. As a product manager, you'll be a part of a lot of meetings, and if you're not taking notes, it's likely that you'll miscommunicate the requirements to the tech team. The easiest way to solve this is to either record the meeting or take notes or just revalidate from the customer itself. Building wrong requirements will waste tech bandwidth and also lead to no adoption of the product or feature. The tech team will also stop trusting you, and you'll face a lot of backlash when you want to build a new feature in the future. Number 4, building without a roadmap. As a PM, if you don't have a plan, it means your entire team is functioning without a plan. While a yearly roadmap can be a struggle, PM should definitely work on making a quarterly roadmap. This is primarily to ensure that everyone is aligned on the product vision and knows what's coming next. Number 5, and this is probably the biggest mistake, not doing your research about competitors, market, customers, and your own product. If you don't know who you're competing with, I believe you're competing with yourself. If you don't know which market you're competing in, you'll not know what to build next. If you don't know who your customers are, you'll never know what product to build. And if you don't know what your product is, you're not a product manager. And this is an expensive affair for the business. It is important to do this early research. It will definitely help you as a product. Number 6, being unrealistic with timelines. This is one of the most common mistakes of product managers coming from a non-technical background. They're either too lenient or too strict with tech delivery. Take some time out, learn a basic language. It will not only help you build a better relationship with your tech team, but also help you think of better timelines. Number 7, not thinking beyond product development. For a lot of product managers, developing a product or a feature is the end of story. Note that product management is the end-to-end job. So unless there is a growth product manager who's looking after the go-to market, product manager should drive the product from development to actually taking it out to the market. And also keep in mind the financial health and the post-launch metrics of the product. Number 8, not knowing how to prioritize correctly. This is again a result of PM not talking to the customers or with limited information about the market. If you don't know how to prioritize things better, you'll always end up building wrong things. Do enough research and figure out what the needs are rather than continuing to build the wants. Number 9, solution first approach. A lot of jump the gun and aim to find the solution. If product management interviews are any proof, you realize you have to spend 80% of the time looking at the problem, 20% of the time looking at the solution. If you know your problem well, if you know your pain points well, solutions will follow. Finally, number 10, not taking responsibility. You're sure not responsible for people, but you're responsible for the product. If there is a bug in the product or if there is a problem with the product, you as a product manager should step up, either delegate or drive the problem towards the completion, because no one else is going to do that. So these were the top 10 most common product manager mistakes. I hope you were able to learn something out of this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Also drop a like on this video and share if you know someone who's breaking into product management. I'll see you in the next one.